Okay, for those of you using Ableton Live in a worship setting, a lot of times it's really good to have a count in of a measure or two measures, especially if you're using a repetitive loop. Like a few weeks ago on the song Lift High, we were just using this simple repetitive loop that was created in Reason, and it starts right on the 1. So if I were to trigger this by pressing the number 5, it's going to go right into it, which obviously is not the greatest thing when you're using it live. So a way around that, to give yourself a bar of click or 2 bars of click, whatever you're comfortable with, you can click on the master channel over here, and if you hit Command C, it'll copy it, Command V, it'll paste it, and so you basically just created a duplicate of that. So on the first one here, usually what I like to do is just go ahead and call this dummy, just to let it know that it's a dummy clip. There's not really any audio in it. So I'm just going to click Apple R or Command R to rename it, and that'll just keep me from getting confused later. And what you want to do in this dummy track is just double click on it, go into your sample preferences here, and just take the volume all the way down on it. So basically this clip will play and there will be no audio coming out. And that's really important because we're going to use this function here and click on the launch button. And this is kind of one of those hidden features that once you figure it out, you're like, oh, okay, that's how it's done. So we're going to change the follow action here. After 1 bar, we want it to go to the next clip. And so basically what's going to happen when we press play the next time is it's going to play this for 1 bar, and then it's going to go to the next thing below it, which will be our loop that actually has audio in it. So we want to do the same thing over here for the click. Go to the launch section again, make sure that the follow action is set to next, and the last thing that we have to do is change our MIDI keystroke, because or our key trigger, because it was moved when we copied and pasted it. So we want to tell it that that first one is number 5 now, and it's going to say there's a conflict, and you say yes. But you can see we moved 5 to this top one now, and then you can turn the keystroke off. Okay, so now when you press 5, it's going to fire this clip for 1 bar, which has no audio in it. It's just going to be the click, hopefully in your ear monitors, if that's the way you have it routed. And then it's going to go after 1 bar into the loop. So here we go, pressing number 5. And that's it. If you want to make it 2 bars, just go in here, change this to 2, and we'll still leave the follow action on next. And again, over on click, make sure you do it on both of them. Change this to a 2, and that's still set on next. So this is still set as to trigger off number 5. So when I press 5, we're going to get 2 bars of click before the loop starts. So there you go. Again, like I said, it's one of those features that almost feels like it's hidden, but once you figure it out, it's very useful, and I hope that helps you guys out.